Messi dating Kim Kardashian, Ronaldo hooked up with a supermodel, Benzema out partying with a Grammy award-winning pop star in the biggest hookup of the century. These are crazy, man. You see, footballers don't just play the game, they bag the lifestyle too. Supercars, expensive cribs, and freaking celebrity women. Sometimes it's great. They're blowing up our feeds and all of that romantic stuff. But other times, it can get messy and out of control. Like our boy Neymar a few years back, because his love for his celebrity partner almost ruined his love for the game. When Neymar was still at Santos, he was only starting out and people were just beginning to know him. Dude was becoming really popular, and pretty soon, he had chicks from all over Brazil dying to get in on the action. But Neymar wasn't concerned with any of that and decided to focus on the game. Until one day in 2012, when he came across the woman that changed his life. See, Neymar was out chilling with his guys at the Rio Carnival in 2012 when he looked across the park and saw something that immediately caught his attention. There she was, looking stunning. Neymar knew he didn't have a choice. A girl like that at a carnival? There's no way homeboy ain't pulling up to get her digits. But as he got closer, Neymar realized her face kinda looked familiar. He'd seen her from somewhere and couldn't really remember until reality hit him. And as he tapped her on the shoulder and she turned around, Neymar instantly recognized this wasn't no ordinary woman, it was a celebrity hangout. Bruna Marquezine is one of the most popular actresses in Brazil. Scratch that, in the world. Her Instagram has her bagging 42.3 million followers. Amazing. Neymar's one of the hottest kids in Brazil, and Bruna, she was an acting sensation. So when they finally met, it was like destiny, and they hit it off immediately. But just 1 year later in 2013, they had a major issue and decided to call it quits. See guys, the World Cup was a couple of months away, and Neymar was Brazil's main guy. So when he and Bruna broke it off, and it left them heartbroken, the whole of Brazil was rooting for them to get back together. And with a few weeks to start the World Cup, Neymar and Bruna became a thing again. But the relationship was rocky, full of ups and downs, and in 2016, they had another fight and separated. But they settled the issue and became a couple again. Now, the cracks were beginning to show. Neymar was a superstar athlete and she was a stunning actress. But between the training and repping PSG to pulling off movie sets and costume changes, they just couldn't work it out. And in 2018, they ended things, and this time, there was no coming back. After the final breakup, Neymar called his old buddy Barca Gerard Piqué, and they got talking. And that's when Piqué gave him the lowdown on how to deal with a celebrity breakup and sent him a book on his love life. Ferraris, Twingos, Casios, and Rolexes. Twisted? Well, here's the deal. In 2010, Piqué was part of the Spain team that won the World Cup in South Africa. But just before the opening game, Piqué got the news that Colombian pop star Shakira was going to be performing her World Cup hit Waka Waka at the opening ceremony. So he stayed behind to watch, and he was impressed. After her performance, they met backstage and hit it off. But Piqué knew after that night his chances of meeting her again were really slim. So he made her a promise he knew he just had to keep. If I have to reach the World Cup final just to see you again, I'll make sure Spain makes it. This was hard, and it was about to become way tougher. Because Spain lost their opening game, but Piqué was determined to make it for Shakira and become a part of the team that conceded just 2 goals on their way to winning the whole damn thing. Shakira was impressed, and after that, they became a couple. For years, it seemed like they were the perfect celebrity couple, hanging out, taking pictures, and getting all cozy. They even have 2 kids, Sasha and Milan. But in June of last year, they shockingly announced that they'd split. I mean, I was still trying to process the whole thing when Shakira's infamous freestyle came in, where she took brutal digs at Piqué. Guess it wasn't too cozy after all. Maybe Piqué should have taken a page from Beckham's book when he dated a celebrity artiste. It was the best decision of his life. In 1997, David Beckham was one of England's most promising stars, and he had everything. The looks, the hairline I wish I had, and a wicked right foot. But something was missing from Beckham's left. A fine-ass woman. Until he met a member of the popular girl band group, Spice Girls, Victoria. Their energy was strong, man. Maybe too strong. Because United's legendary coach, Sir Alex Ferguson, accused Victoria of distracting him. Beckham couldn't stand to see his girl getting trashed, so in 2003, he moved to Madrid because of her. They started a family, and now 24 years later, they're still going. They post snaps and photos of their life to keep us updated on Instagram regularly. And with the career he had a woman like that, Beckham had a win-win. There's just something about pro ballers and female pop stars because this next dude hooked up with a member of the popular girl band just like Beckham did, and it made him become an internet sensation. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain's career might have had a bit of a nosedive in the last few years, but his love life has been on the up. In 2017, rumors started circulating that Alex was seeing a mega pop star, but no one could figure it out yet. Until one of his fans got curious, checked his followers and the tags on his IG page, and when they found out, it blew up everywhere. Pierre Edwards. She's a member of Little Max. Yeah, the power song with Stormzy. I'd admit I've released a remix in my bathroom. But seriously, Alex and Pierre came open about their relationship in 2017, and they haven't looked back since. In 2021, they had a son named Axel. Hey, Ox, I see what you did there. Real clever, bro. And in 2022, they got engaged and are probably planning a wedding sometime soon. Hopefully Chamberlain makes this one work and doesn't end up like Adil Rami, because this dude's relationship ruined his career. In 2017, Adil Rami broke the news to his guys that he'd been seeing someone special. So on the late nights after team practice, he'd sneak out and go on behind-the-scene dates, until he decided it was time to tell the entire world who he'd been hooking up with. And this one had us all in shock, because there was no way anyone could have seen it coming. Pamela Anderson. Bro, how do you manage that? Pamela's a top Playboy model, and she must have caught Rami's eye from the beginning. Rami was living the life and even became a part of the French team that won the World Cup in 2018. Dude was striking gold in 2 different sports. But Rami's time at the top didn't last long, because in 2019, Pamela called it off after she accused him of cheating. Rami denied the accusations, but the damage had already been done. He was even without a club for months before Estac Troyes gave him a chance. Now, Rami's still balling, but he's a shadow of what he used to be. It's a shame, man. Maybe he should have taken dating model lessons from this next dude and how he made his awkward situation become the life of his dreams. When Peter Crouch moved to Liverpool in 2006, everyone thought he was there to bang the goals. But dude was playing GTA and had another side quest on his mind: finding the perfect woman. So one day after a game, he went to a local bar in the city to take a couple of shots. But his instincts were bang on. And when he spotted her from across the room, he knew he'd found the woman of his dreams. Abby Clancy is a supermodel who finished as runner-up of Britain's Next Top Model in 2006, and she left Crouchy stunned. They met a few more times and decided they'd go on a vacation together to Sardinia to strengthen their relationship, but it almost cost them their lives. The anchor of the boat they were on got stuck in the middle of a sea storm. Thankfully, they both made it out alive and no one got hurt. But after that, they just knew they were meant to be together and started a family with 4 kids. You know who else started a family with 4 kids? Cristiano Ronaldo. Our boy's with Georgina Rodriguez, and after meeting her at the Gucci store in Madrid, where she worked as a shop assistant, CR7 changed her life. But it wasn't always like that for Ronaldo, because way before he met Georgina, he hooked up with some of the hottest women on the planet. Our boy was flexing before it even became a thing, and you're not going to believe who ranks on his baddie list. In 2010, just before the start of the World Cup, CR7 wasn't trending because of the goals he scored. He was banging somewhere else. See, Ronaldo and Russian supermodel Irina Shank didn't even bother to hide their relationship. I mean, there was no point. CR7's the GOAT, and she's hot. I mean, come on. They dated for 5 years until they broke up in 2015. A lot of Ronaldo and Irina fans were disappointed because they thought she was the most popular girl Ronaldo's ever been with, until they dug deep and caught his sneaky links. And bang, Ronaldo got busted. Because the photos started popping up and the secrets he'd been hiding for years, they were finally out in the open. Right after Ronaldo secured the move from Manchester United to Real Madrid in 2009, he went out partying and hooked up with one of the most popular women on the planet, Paris Hilton. Although they got cozy for the night, it didn't go crazy, because as it turns out, she rejected Ronaldo. He's too much of a sissy with flowers in his hair. The hell, man, 14 years later and I'm pretty sure she regrets that. but she still doesn't compare to some of the most popular women Ronaldo's hooked up with. And this one stunned the entire universe. Kim Kardashian. Damn, Ronaldo's living the life, man. In 2010, they were spotted enjoying a moment together. And you know Ronaldo, my boy's always bringing his A game. So maybe it was even more than that. But they didn't last, and Kim went on to be with Kanye instead. Now, Ronaldo's been dating the models, but when his teammates saw the news in 2016, it was the biggest hookup of the century. Karim Benzema didn't just score goals, his drip off the pitch is insane. His fits and supercars are incredible, man. There's no way any woman's turning down Big Benz. In 2016, rumors started spreading that Benzema was seeing a top female artiste, but it wasn't confirmed yet. Just a trend to get people's attention until the pictures got leaked. And as people zoomed in to get a closer look on the girl, her face reveal shut down social media. Rihanna? Whoa! Benzema and Rihanna were spotted partying on a couple of occasions and even held hands and danced together. It didn't continue for long, and Rihanna's now with A$AP Rocky. I wonder what would have happened if they stuck together though. Could have been the power couple of the century, or made Benzema a baby daddy. What's even crazier is what Neymar has been hiding from us all these years about his crazy lifestyle and personal life. So click this video right here to find out all about his biggest secret that will 100% surprise you.